pretty flat, and I think it might actually not make it out past the red rock in the 12 foot. So just making sure they get rid of one here. Sweepers are on it. Looks close. Roll to the other side of the rings gives Darren the opportunity now to keep the rings split. Have Curvin play the out turn nose hit here. Oh, really needs to curl this one. Piece, but he's going to roll out. Well, that's Jessica off the hook. I'm just going to hit the other one here and try and lie to. Teams are playing pretty wide open. Nobody really willing to junk it up too much this early in the game. Hit and roll by Jessica. Might have left a double there for Darren though. If he decides to try and blank this, go to the next end with hammer. He needs to hit about a quarter of a rock or less to make this. Big weight here from Darren. Sweepers are off it. Ah, nice shot. Jessica's going to try and bury her last rock in behind the corner here. Try and force Darren to take one on his last. Good opportunity for Jessica to get an idea of what draw weight is. I believe this is her first draw of the game.
You may recall she was actually a little light for last draw.
Oh, right. The one that picked. She didn't get much of an idea what the weight was off that one. Looks like it's getting pretty keen now. That one's just through. If you're going to be heavy, though, it's a good time. Nothing in play. Darren will blank this end and take the hammer into the third. Looks like Amy Nixon has taken a big lead over on sheet 4. They're up 5-2 playing the fourth end over Larway.
so he's now trying to just guard what he has.
Yeah, it looks like he has 3 in there, too.
Yep, it's 3. That was Lyle's first shot.
First leads rock, Jessica puts up a nice center guard. Darren will try and go around it. As the game goes on here, we'll probably see some more rocks in play. The teams get comfortable with draw weight. And that one just a little light. Jessica's trying to steal. She's going to get one in behind the center guard here. She doesn't mind if this one comes up just a little bit short. A nice center guard, and the other team can't hit it yet with the 5 rock rule. Lead Jessica seems to have a good handle on draw weight. This looks close. Sweepers are on it, but maybe they're a little anxious there. Turns out to be just through. Lead Rick Mathis. This one's a little closer. Just didn't quite curl enough for him, but it's in the house. Jessica's going to ignore it and try and go around the center guard.
Meantime, over on sheet 2, Regan drew in to just be shy. I believe Lyle's going to try and dig that out of there around a relatively long guard.
It was a good shot by Regan just to put some pressure on here. She was looking like she was in a bunch of trouble.
Did Lyle some good in that he's still shot with 1, but Regan can draw in again to be shot on her last rock.
Yeah, and Regan has some backing now. The shot will be a little more simple than her first one. It could have been a big end there. It's dodging a bullet. Jessica's coming around the center guard again, having trouble getting one in there.
Yeah, yellow through their last one through. Yeah.
This looks like the 3rd one in the row that's going to sail. It might be that it's getting pretty keen out there. Players aren't quite adjusting yet. Maybe in play at least.
Regan's last shot coming in.
Looks close. Sweepers are off and on it. Oh, it's just a little heavy. It's like a steal of 1.
Try to slap shot.
back on our sheet. Abby is hitting to sit 2. Just a little tight with that one and rolls out. Jessica continues to stay on the offense. Just going for it here, going around the center guard and ignoring the yellow stone on the 8-foot. This one looks a little closer. The sweepers can get it by. Weight looks good. Ooh, some great sweeping there. Perfect draw. Darren's just going to try and freeze to shot rock here, sort of narrow the scoring area. Be happy with anything in the rings and in front of that shot stone of Jessica's. Looks like Kerbin was a little tight right out of his hand there. Sweepers are going to have to work hard on this one. Just ticks the guard. And Jessica will come around the center guard again. Continues to try and apply some pressure. The third, Jonathan Lee. It's not quite curling as much as they had hoped, but it does settle in the back of the 8-foot. I'm not sure whose second shot here. It looks like maybe red hung on for second shot. Good chance here for Darren's team to make the hit and roll. Kerbin's a little tight. Sweepers are working hard on it. Oh, tough one. Just skates by. Jessica's trying to decide if it's best to come in behind that center guard or maybe guard her rock she already has in the top 4. Good chance for a steal here now. She's decided just to put up the guard, maybe show them just a piece of her red rock and block the center line as well.
Over in sheet 4 here, furthest to your right on the screen, Joel Larway is attempting a difficult, at least for me it would be, raise takeout to score a single point.
Really needs to curl, looks a little wide.
Yeah, I'm afraid that didn't help him any because of the steal of 1.
Here comes Jessica's draw, trying to tap that rock she has in the top 4. It's pretty good. Sweepers are working on it. Needs to curl. I think she's left a little bit of an opening here for Darren, who can get through that hole. Play an out turn with about board weight through the hole, hoping to roll in behind the center guard and lie shot. It's real close. It's through the hole for sure. Almost. Well, he'll lie second and third shot. Jessica has to be careful now, make sure she gets second shot in there somewhere. There'll be an opportunity for Darren to score 3. She'd like to see this one about half buried around the center guard and biting the top 4. Got great line with this one. Sweepers are working on it. Just to tuck a piece behind the corner so it doesn't leave any kind of a double here. I don't think it's mission accomplished. Darren will likely have to draw for 1.
He is so looking at that double.
Not sure if he can see it all from the hack. Oh, he thinks it's there. He's going to give it a whirl. I'm going to bet no, but maybe I'm at a bit of an angle here.
I think it's there. I think if he just skinnies that guard, but that's a hard shot. And of course, if he can hit it on near the nose and not roll too far, he still takes his 1. But if he's a little outside, then he's going to roll out and give up 1. If he's a little inside, he's going to crash on the guard.
Yeah, a little bit of a risk here. I don't think I'd be drawn for my 1, but let's see what Darren can do.
It's look a little outside and a little heavy to me, just the way it is now. Outside, it's going to hit that, but it's going to roll out.
Yeah, that was the danger there. Another steal of 1 for Jessica Schultz.
In the meantime, we are playing the last few rocks on sheet N4 over on sheet 1. They are Kaufman has 3-0 after 3 ends. The third end was blanked.
Oh, and Kaufman just made a really nice double to sit 3. He's in a little bit of trouble there. Kaufman's team is here from San Francisco. 3 great little players from California. They've left a tough draw now for the opposition just to score one.
On sheet 5, Way and Pleasance are tied up at 4 each. They're playing the 4th hand. Travis is about to throw his first shot into a mess of rocks.
Yeah, some tight games out there so far in the first half. Jessica puts her first rock in the house, and Darren will try and throw the corner here. This one looks a little hot, might be coming right in. No, it's going to be close. Just short, but not exactly where you wanted it. That's just a center guard that Jessica's going to try and take advantage of. Get one in behind there. Lead Jessica delivers her stone. It's a little inside. Sweepers are going to have to go hard on this one. A little short, but not a bad result. Second center guard, they can use that one. Darren's called for the intern to come around the center guards. This one's a little bit of an oops. Looks like he's trying to bank it off the boards this time. Oh, it doesn't quite hit the boards. It may actually be in. The sweepers sweep it. And that was crafty. Gets in there for full 12. Jessica's going to stay on the offense, try and go around the center guard and lie 2. Trying to junk up the middle here. This is Jeff Bruce, and he's sparing with the team in this final here. Taking Matt Kane's place today. Just a little heavy with that one. Now that gives Darren an opportunity to hit the open rock, maybe rolling behind the center and lie 2. Just throwing some pretty big weight on this one. Maybe just a little too much. Seems like if you throw a little bit too much weight on this ice, it floats a bit on you, and that one just passes by it. And Jessica will try and hit the rock in the 12-foot and lie 2 herself. Good shot there by Jeff. Looks like it just rolled out at the back there. And gives Darren another chance for the hit and roll behind the centers. Abby with her big weight. And really curling to the corners. And she does make contact at least. Jonathan Lee settles into the hack. Another out turn come around the center guards for Jonathan. Even a little short here works well for Jessica. Trying to set something up for the steal. That one didn't have too much of a handle, went a little straight sideways on them, but yet another center guard. And Darren will ask Curvin to get one in there. Like the line's pretty good for Curvin. Super's got to make sure it's in the rings though. They're a little late getting on that one. Oh, and they do get it there. Great shot. Almost fully buried behind the center rocks. Little come around for Matt here. I'm sorry, Jonathan. And thirds rocks. Nice weights, just not going to curl as much as they were hoping. And try and drag it in behind the center, the tee line here, so that if Darren has a nose hit, they have something to freeze to. I'm not sure they want to roll in behind the center here. Hoping to just roll away a little bit. Curvin's out turn. Looks close out of his hand. Maybe just a little too much weight. Oh no, it's perfect. Rolls into the 12-foot. Jessica has to make a choice now. Is she going to go for it and go around the center guards, or hit the open one and concede the deuce? Over on sheet 4, Amy Nixon has taken a commanding lead, up 7-2. Over Joel Larway. Jessica's decided to go for it. She's making the in-turn come around here. make sure she gets this one buried. It's hanging out on there a bit. Sweepers need to take this one deep, see if they can get a piece of it buried behind that corner yellow. Great weight, but it does stay open. Gives Darren a chance to tap that out and sit 3.
Well, it is about a third buried, so it's not trivial.
Looks like he's going to play a full weight hit at it. Like to leave that one right there so Jessica doesn't have the same draw again. Give her the same draw twice, she's gonna likely make it better. Nice shot, but he does roll away just a little bit. Giving Jessica the little hit and flop to get out of this mess. Looks like she's just going to play a heavy draw. This is the first real test of the game for Jessica. She did play this path on her first one. She got a really good idea of the weight here. Sweepers are off it. This one has a long ways to curl. Oh no, this is disaster. That one just stayed out there a bit. That'll be a hit for 4 for Darren. Wasted no time getting down there for this one. This one might be just a little wide. Does make contact, but just gets the 3. So after 4 ends of play, it is 3 for Darren Leto and 2 for Jessica Schultz. Tight game.
Okay, in the meantime, we have a pretty... Lyle is making it very difficult for Reagan's team over on sheet 2. He's got 2, he's 9-2, I believe now, yes. And Reagan's going to have trouble taking 1 even. We'll see. Of course, they were not to skip stones yet, so a lot could happen before that. On sheet 4, Amy Nixon is pretty much, it's been a pretty substantial lead over Larway, 7-2.
Jessica's lead. Jessica has been asked to come around the corner guard. It's a little tight. Just gonna tick it and roll for a center. With the out-turn draw. Just going to rack on the center guard and roll in behind. Not sure if that one caught a piece of the rings. Looks like it did. Jessica will try and come around that one. Little tight out of her hand. Some great sweeping. Knocks him in behind the corner, but not a bad shot. Still a usable rock over there. Staying on the offense, and Abby's going to try and come in around the corner guard. Really great weight, just rubs the guard. Rolls into the open in the top 12. Jessica's called for the quiet weight hit and roll. Jeff, who's been having a really great game. Looks like he's thrown just a little more weight than Jessica expected here. Good shot. I think he left a yellow shot just by a hair, but good try there. Same shot for Abby. Gonna get in behind that corner guard with something here. A little bit deep, but it does stop for shot rock. Abby's been really close with her draw weight almost every time here. And Jeff will try to freeze to that one. Good. Supers are trying to drag it in there. They need full 8 foot. Comes up a little short. Gives Darren a chance for the hit and roll. Kerwin would be happy even with the nose hit here. like this one grabbed something right out of his hand. Bad break. Misses everything. Jessica's asking for the raise on the center rock there. They'd be also happy with the split. They might be able to punch that center red in behind the corner guard and roll a shooter on for a second shot as well.
In the meantime, there's been handshakes on sheet 4. Amy Nixon wins the game.
This one's a little light. Sweepers are going to have to work hard to get it to the rings. Line was perfect. This leaves the double for curve in here. He wants to hit this right on the beak. Nope, sweepers like it. What a beauty. Makes the double and stays right on the center line.
Trying to use air currents from his room to help drive that second rock out.
He was using some body language there, wasn't he? Jessica's got to get rid of that rock on the center line. She's hoping to roll over for at least second shot in behind the corner guards. Jonathan's just a little tight with this one. He's going to get rid of it when he just rolls out. It's a mess of rocks over on sheet 2. Looks like Regan's in a bit of trouble again. Yellow's lying 2 and has last rock. Oh, sorry. Looks like Yellow's only lying 1. Or Red is lying 1, maybe.
Hard to say which one of those, but actually it looks like something better for Red.
Yeah.
So she probably has 1, but I don't think she's going to be able to get 2 out of this.
Not sure what she's going to play here. I'm taking quite a while to discuss this one. It's like maybe the out-turn draw to the button. Go back to sheet 3 while Regan makes her decision over there. Regan is the organizer of this lupus fundraiser. She's done an amazing job this week on the ice curling and off the ice organizing. definitely been burning the candle at both ends. Back on our sheet, Jessica's playing the intern come around here. Looks like she needs to hit about full 8 foot. Oh, they've lost this one too. Really starting to move now. Late in the game, it's getting a little bit flat out there. That one just comes up short.
Here's Regan's draw on sheet 2.
She needs full 4 foot with this one. Sweepers are off and on it. I like the weight. Regan's encouraging it from behind. Looks like she's in there till I shot, I believe. I think there's one more yellow to come there. Yeah, yellow has last rock.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying close enough.
We have too many sheets to watch here.
Meantime on 3, the next rock yellows went through.
And the Trask team's going to have a tough shot for 1 here, but it is there. Just trying to push the red through the rings, and I think for a score of 1. It's really close for second shot.
If you could somehow double those, there's a deuce there, or maybe even 3. But that's a tough shot. Of course, Lyle did win the world championship in the seniors a couple of years ago, so he might be able to do it.
There might be room past the guard there. Yeah, you're right. Can't throw a lot of weight at this one. You have to have some curl past the guard. Well, he's got his 1 for sure. And they'll have a look and see who's got the second point there on sheet 2.
High fives all around there.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Looks like they're going to measure for second shot. Having a close look at it. Yep, they're going to measure, so we'll let you know what happens over there. Back on sheet 3, Jessica scored her single in the 5th. And it's a tie game now, 3-3. Sweepers are working hard on this one. Like it to curl a little bit more to get it closer to center. Nice weight, just under curled a little bit. And Darren will use that as a corner guard and try and hide in behind there. Comes Rick Mathis, the only lefty on the sheet. Nice this weight, just under curled a little bit. Jessica will ignore that one and put up a center guard. Lead Jessica has been real close with her weight the whole game. This one looks like maybe it picked though. Straight sideways. Good chance now for Darren to get in there for delay 2 early in this end. Looks close. Nice weight by the lead Rick there. Just not quite getting it to curl enough to get in behind those corners though. Oh, and Jessica's decided to really go for it. She's going to ignore those stones and throw up the center. Like Jeff Bruce did his job. Perfect center guard goes up. And Darren doesn't like that one there. He's going to try and clear that. Let's ask for the intern peel from Abby. She can throw some weight. This one will be a rocket. Looks tight out of her hand. This could be trouble. Oh yeah, and she drives it back onto their second shot. Leaves the center guard. Interesting strategy from Jessica. She's going to throw another center guard up.
They posted the score over on sheet 2. Lyle took 2 in that end to go up 5-2.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that was a great shot with his left. He won that measurement then. Guard comes in just a little tight. Darren's going to try and get rid of both of those now. Abby's throwing the peel, needs to curl this time. She's just going to pick the one and leave the one center. Jessica's going to throw up another guard. Some interesting twists to these games. with a double center guard that Jessica's throwing here, it makes me think that maybe they're about to use their shot that you can place anywhere. So one time in the game, you're allowed to put a single rock, not a skips rock, but up to thirds last rock, anywhere you like. It makes me think if she's throwing up all these guards that maybe she's got that in her back pocket for the last thirds shot of this end. Ooh, and that one's just a little short.
Well, isn't it the case that shot has to be declared before the game begins, which shot you're going to use that for?
Having a discussion with Jessica last night, I think she likes to use it a little earlier in the game to gain an advantage. So my guess would be that this is it, the next shot, but maybe not. We'll see.
Over at sheet 1, Macaulay has just stolen another point to tie the score at 3-all.
Oh, looks like this one picked and took the wrong turn. Did block the out turn draw, though. Oh, and sure enough, this is what we call the glue gun shot. Jessica gets to put this stone wherever they want.
I predict it's going to go on the button.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, now the big decision, where to put this rock to gain the best advantage. And they don't want them to be able to use that yellow rock to run it back into it. Jessica was hoping for a couple more guards in this end, so that when they placed this rock, Darren's team wouldn't be able to get at it. Looks like they're going to put it just on the edge of the button. Make it real tough. Darren might have to play the peel on this one. So at some point later in this game, Darren will have the same opportunity to place his perfect draw. My guess is they've probably saved it for the 8th end. There's some other mulligans as well. Both the teams have a chance to throw one shot over. It's called the do-over. And then if the other team makes a great shot, there's a mulligan called Prove It, where you can make them re-throw their great shot. We haven't seen those ones come out in the game yet, so those are going to be played at some point here. Whoa, what a great shot there. Makes the run back and lies 2 in behind. Good shot, Curvin. He's got a big smile. Took a little bow there for that. Oh no, they're going to use their Prove It.
Oh dear. Okay, yeah. He's got to throw it again.
Yeah, that was a short celebration. Now he has to get back in the hack and try and do it again. Tough shot to duplicate. All right, here goes Curvin again, hoping for the exact same result. to curl. Looks not bad. Doesn't quite make the run back, but that's a good shot just to clear the center guard. Jessica's going to have to put up the perfect guard. Things have gotten a little tighter over on sheet 5. Looks like Travis Way scored. Oh, no, sorry. It is now 6-4 for Pleasance. And Way has the hammer. And is currently sitting 2. And our sheet, oh, they got to go hard to get this one over. They just do, but it over curls a bit. Leaves an opening for Darren to get at shot rock here. And sit 2.
Travis is being forced to make a great shot a second time on a prove it card. They're trying to range the rocks, which is the hard part. Getting some suggestions for the play class. I think Travis had made a pretty nice double to be line 2. The question is, can he repeat that? We'll see.
I was playing in this spiel and no one made me prove it all weekend. Maybe that means I didn't make any good shots. There's nothing to prove. There's been some great shots out there in this final game. Looks like Darren's pretty close with this one. Great shot, great sweeping too. Well, Jessica will have the double back here. She wastes no time getting the broom put down. She'll throw the double.
Over on sheet 4, Jeff Pearson is attempting to get that red leg of ring out.
Oh, looks like he just overthrew it a bit.
He just flashed it.
Oh, here on sheet 3, Jessica just threw that one just a little wide and it sails by everything. And since that's her second shot, they can't use their mulligan do-over, so this will be a draw for 3 for Darren. And that was the TSN turning point.
Here's Jeff's attempted replay of that shot.
This one looks closer.
Here we are back with Darren's draw for, oh, it looks like it might be a bit heavy. Is he going to stop? No, he's got it.
Yeah, and that's a score of 3. So after 6 ends of play, Darren's team is ahead 6-3. Some other twists that could happen here. One of the teams chooses they can pay some extra money and flip the hammer in one of the last 2 ends. Jessica has the hammer here, but she could also have the hammer in the 8th if they choose.
Travis just drew the button to score 2, tying the game on sheet 5 at 6-all. Pleasance.
So Chris Sherry played for us first night, and then Joyce Ling.
This one looks just a little tight. Sweepers are going hard trying to get Jessica's draw by. It's just going to tick the guard and split for a couple of corners. Not a bad shot. And Rick's playing the out-turn come around here. Sweepers are off it. Line looks great if they can get it there. Oh, just a little short. Just what Jessica wanted, a double guard. Good chance to get in behind both here. Have to go hard on this one. Looks like the ice might be just tightening up a bit, getting a little heavy here in the 7th end. Teams aren't making the adjustment yet. Another one that comes up just short. She had the perfect line on that one if the sweepers could have carried it just a couple feet. Jessica needs to get one in behind there to make this interesting. They're on it right out of Jeff's hand. Once it gets inside those 4-foot lines, it just really curls. This one's not going to get by either. Looks like you raise the yellow one into the 12-foot for a biter. Just a little bite. Darren decided to leave that red one tight to the rings, and Abby's going to try and come around it here. This could backfire if it over curls. Oh, she just ticked it. Almost perfect. Good chance for Jessica's team now, though. Can get one in behind there. They've got a good chance at scoring multiple points. Oh, another one's going to overcurl. He has the weight, though. He might bump the red in. And it does look like he bumped it in for second shot. Darren's asked Curvin to come in there again. And be careful not to line up the double here, but they do need to get in there at least full 12 to sit second shot. A little tight. Oh, this is trouble. Well, it didn't turn out that bad. Rolled over and guarded shot rock. Jessica's going to play the hit and roll.
Hot enough. He said it was hot.
I could put my finger in it. It's not that hot.
Really need to make contact with this one here. Looks close. And a hit and roll in behind. Oh, didn't quite get rid of shot rock. Well, he did. I think he's sitting shot there one in behind the big mess of guards there. Did leave the yellow one second shot in the back 8 foot, but a pretty good result. Big shot here for Curvin. They'd even be happy with a draw in to the right up to the one in the back 8 foot. Looks close if the sweepers can get it by. Just a little short. Looks like red Jessica still lies one. And has a good chance to get second shot in there and tie this game going home.
Okay, meanwhile on sheet 4, Regan Burr has spent a lot of time trying to do about what to do about this mess that Lyle has left for her. She's just going to try and draw in to take one. That's not an easy draw because it's to the outside. Unless she's trying to score this double. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think she's decided just to play the short run and make the double, but tough shot.
Yeah, that's what she's trying.
Oh, and she just wrecks on the guard, and it'll be another steal of 2.
Yeah. Oops. So back on 3, Darren's coming down to throw his shot.
Needs at least full 8 foot on this one. Just doesn't want to be heavy. Sweepers are off it early, and now it takes off on them. It's pretty good. And that is a great shot. Looks like he's at least half buried in front of the tee line. Jessica's going to have a tough shot to get rid of that one. It is there though. She'll play it with some quiet weight, try and stick around for second shot.
In the meantime, over on sheet 1, Kaufman scored 3 in the 7th end to go ahead 6-3.
Big shot for Jessica here. She needs this one. Looks close. Sweepers are on it. She makes good contact, does get rid of it enough that she still sits shot in the full top 8. And give Darren another chance to draw another one in there, hoping to hold Jessica to 1 this end. Darren's made some great draw shots in this game. He's really had his weight in his back pocket. Close. Sweepers are working hard. Oh, and they just get it by. Good shot. It is behind the tee though. It does give Jessica at least a shot for 1 and possibly 2 if she can just punch it far enough. It's pretty dead buried though. Jessica is elected just to draw here. Try and score her 1 and get something going in the last end. like she has the line. Oh. No, just not quite enough weight to move it. It'll be another steal for yellow. And they'll go ahead 7-3 coming home. Over on sheet 1, Travis Way has Pleasance in trouble. It's like Jim's about to, or actually I guess Jim's third is about to throw the quadruple takeout. Jessica's going to try and throw as many rocks in play as she can here. Hope for a couple of breaks.
I'm in the high end district, which is just like, yeah, right. All around the airport area.
Guard goes up.
Like all around the whole area, like around the train station.
It was Rick Mathis. A little heavy with that one, but I think he's okay with that. They don't need any rocks in play this end. And Jessica will throw one more guard. Nicely done. Darren will try the little tap on the center yellow. The 5-rock rule, Darren would like to get rid of those corner guards, but he can't quite hit yet. Just a little hot. Jessica's going to leave it in the back 12. That rock might help them. So that's Jeff Bruce to make it through the tight hole and come around the corner guard. He's had a great game. Oh, just about. Doesn't look like it's in the rings though. And now Darren can go peeling. He'll ask Abby to get rid of this corner guard. is going to be close. There's a little breath of life there for the Schultz team. The accidental jam. Did get rid of the corner guard, though. And Jess will call for the draw. Sweepers are working hard on this one. Really needs to be in the rings, or at least close. Don't quite get it there. Darren's asked Kerbin to make the double here. A little wide out of his hand, but he is going to get rid of the one. The way those rocks are in the front, it gives Jessica a good chance to raise the red straight back. Possibly roll her shooter for a guard on the one they already have in the house. Gonna save that one, it looks like, and just play the straight come around. Jonathan's first one here. Close. Sweepers are off it. There it goes. Oh, that's too bad. Just racks on the center guard and leaves a double for Darren. Kerbin's first shot at the 8th end. And I guess that his next shot is actually what they call the glue gun shot. He'll be able to place it anywhere he likes. So a good spot for the Lado team to be in late in the game. He makes the peel as called. Now Jessica will try and play the split on the front red. Hopefully roll the shooter over for a guard. One's hanging out there.
Over on sheet 5, Jim Pleasance had just taken one in the 7 to be up by 1.
Increased, so it's like a lot bigger job than it used to be.
Tight match over there.
Yep. And over on sheet 1, Fran Walsh is close to running out of rocks. She's got to pull some. She's basically got 1 rock in the house and then 2 more to throw. She needs 3 to tie, but there's 2 red rocks scoring higher than. Well, actually, only 1 red rock scoring higher, but she's got 2 other red rocks in the house, blocking access to almost anything. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for her.
So mostly we just give her a little different. And they make beeswax candles.
Sorry, that wasn't Fran. That's Robert. That's Evan McCauley. My apologies.
There's just a lot.
Darren's got an open hit to pretty much put this one on ice. Jessica will play the split and try and lay 3, but it'll be an open hit for Darren on his last to win this one.
There's actually this coffee shop on each side. They got someone like the Christmas goods like party that like worked at this coffee shop. They offer like they came to our parents' house back then. If they are suppliers, this stuff trying to buy it. It's like we don't have like
Oh, and it's handshakes on sheet 1. Looks like Doug Kaufman takes that one over Evan McCauley. Final score will be 9-3.
And on sheet 2, Regan's having to make a. She's going to have to draw the inner 8-foot in order to save 1.
Jessica's close to the split on our sheet. Well played. She will score 3 and at least force Darren to make his last one here. He'll have an open hit.
Shot is heavy, and I believe she just gave up a steal of 3.
That'll be handshakes on that game as well.
So yeah, how's the house? Like I know you had some big projects.
Here comes Darren's last. Looks like he has a piece. And he'll make the double just to finish it off in style. Great game. And the Darren Lato team has won the championship final here at the Lupus Spiel Seattle. Just 1 game remaining on the ice now, sheet 5.
This rather oblique shot of sheet 5 is the best I can do to show you what's going on in 5.
Well, it looks like red, Jim Pleasance, is sitting 2. And they are 1 up coming home, but they do not have the hammer. And Travis Way has a chance to get in behind some guards here and put some pressure on Jim for his 3rd. second for Team Way. Jennifer Westhagen just comes up a little short.
I'm trying to read what's happening in each hand. Yeah. Because like it tells you a lot, but you have to kind of like know. Yeah. Just remember that each hand. Yeah. Like I can tell what the score is easily.
This is Greg Smith shooting for Jim Pleasant's team. He's trying to draw into the house. Might be a little heavy.
Good.
He's going to slip in behind the tee line.
Hold it out. I mean, he could.
Not too bad, though. Does narrow the scoring area for Yellow and Travis Way. We'll try and come in there and freeze.
But he hit it.
If the game ends up tied here, they go to a skip straw to the button. It's happened several times over the weekend. They don't play a whole extra end. Bridget Knowles settles into the hack for her first shot here.
How was your game?
It was fun.
Oh, she just sneaks it by the guard and makes a great shot. Sit shot right on the tee line.
I could probably go out there and do it straight, but I don't want to do that. Time to throw rocks.
But you're not in
Why aren't you wearing?
so cute. Just not bypass all this because it seems to.
Jen Nguyen will now attempt to duplicate that shot.
Scratch their female doing perfection.
They're on it right out of Jan's hand.
Oh, is he?
Looks like it might just be on the guard. Not too bad though. It looks like she does sort of seal the path off to the 4 foot.
How was your voice last night? Still talking about it. It was so nice. It's deep right now. It was just like, yeah, it was just like messed up. This is close. Man. Yeah, what the funny thing is, we switched and it's still like this. Yeah, Tim and I, like, we kept doing, like, interviews and I was moving on the other road and so and of course, that first shot he does it, it was one of those, like, then you want to beat it to did, Pat leave? So Matt and I, your original intent was just to come in the afternoon.
Jennifer Westhagen, the third.
Jennifer Westhagen is
She's about to attempt a little tap here.
Kevin Spacey came in with another girl. Oh yeah, okay.
Needs to get just a little better than full 8 foot to sit second shot.
We can watch the little
Looks like it needs to curl a little bit here. Not a bad shot. Looks like she's guarded the rock on the side of the button.
Yeah, that's why Amazon has a big
Might be able to see a piece or at least freeze to it.
check on things and keep things running through the crazy shit. Yeah, oh, I'm sure it's beautiful. I just picture like snow, dusted trees, and castles.
This will be Jen Wen's final shot of the game. Just trying to corner freeze to the shot rock on the side of the button. Looks a little light. Gonna have to go hard on this one. Doesn't quite get there, but she does leave her rock in a really good position. Might be able to use it later with a raise.
Literally, that was disgusting in the midterm. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's where the conversation's going. Where it's like, did I have Matt and Bruce my own house?
They're going to have a little chat about this one. Important shot for Bridget Knowles.
Actually, this will be Jennifer Westhagen's shot.
Oh, sorry. Got them reversed. Too many Jens. There's a Jennifer Westhagen and a Jen Wen. Looks like they've made a decision here.
I'm not sure what the call is here. I'm guessing a hit and roll on that outside one, but that's just my guess.
It does look like bumper weight. Oh, no, maybe it's just a draw. They might be just trying to block this off. Oh, wasn't online, so they're going to use their mulligan, their do-over. Saved it for late in the game here. It might come in handy. They didn't even let that one travel the length of the ice. It stopped it halfway. She'll reset and try and make the same shot again here. Looks like she is just playing the little tap. Still yellowed sits just the one, but it is pretty buried in there. Jim Pleasance is going to look at playing some sort of a raise here to get rid of shot rock. Looks like Jim has settled on the straight tap. Taking his time on this one. It's an important shot. He's going to need the perfect line and the perfect weight. He needs to raise the rock right to the button. He needs to bite a piece of the button to be shot after this. The sweepers are on it early. So close. It looks like red is shot. They're having a look at it now. What a great shot by Jim Pleasance there.
Can they make him throw that again? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've used that. They must have. They're not thinking about it. Looks like Travis does have a double off the side rock, though, if he chooses to play that. Have to have some pretty good weight to make that one happen.
I always thought of playing against Travis as being an exercise in ritual of humiliation, because he would make amazing shots that you didn't think were possible.
Well, this is a good chance, then.
On the other hand, Travis hasn't been playing regularly, so he may not have as many of those in him as he normally did.
Taking some time to decide this shot, too. They've got to decide whether they're going to play the double now or clear the front and save the double for their last. like they'd made the decision. Looks like they're trying to play the red double just to pick the red off the face of the yellow rock on the button. He's throwing some heat on this one. Sweepers haven't touched it. Oh, and he does make contact with shot rock. Moves the yellow off the back. Not sure he's left himself a shot on his last one, though. And Jim Pleasance will just try and block the path to the 4-foot here. And leave a real tough one for Travis on his last. Like Jim is trying to decide whether he should draw or maybe hit the rock on the outside of the 12-foot so that there's no hit and roll for Travis on his last one. Like he's made his choice. He's decided on a draw to the top 12-foot, try and block both shots.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I hit you?
No, that's okay. And Jim settles into the hack for his last shot. Sweepers were on it early. This one does not have much weight on it. I'm going to have to go hard just to get this one over. Ooh, looks pretty light.
Don't hog, baby.
Oh, just not over. Sweepers work as hard as they can, but they're just a few inches short. Still leaves a really tough shot for Travis Way, though, for his one. I do not see a shot for 2 for the win. He's going to have to make something fancy here.
Seeing that roll off the outside red working, it's too flat. I'm not really seeing much else that could work either. But if anybody can do it, Travis can.
Well, you'd have to just miss that front yellow, wouldn't you? That. Right? It's almost on 4. The other one, just enough.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think his only shot is actually after the off of the rock in the 12-foot. He can definitely throw enough weight to make that happen. I don't see anything up the middle, though.
Time. Soul.
has chosen a shot here. I'm not sure what he's playing. Some sort of a run back. A little bit of a Hail Mary, I think. This one has some heat. Oh! And he goes by everything. And that's a wrap. There's the last rock at the Lupus Pro-Am Bonspiel here at the Granite Curling Club of Seattle. Oh, he's going to throw it again just to see.
He wants to see whether it was there, I guess. Or does it matter?
Still not there. Okay. Same result.
All right. Thank you very much, Shannon, for doing this. I appreciate your hanging in there. You did a great job.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.